Imagine, beneath your feet lies an entire world. Massive cities, glowing crystals, a civilization that existed millions of years before humans appeared. For thousands of years, they've lived in Earth's depths, hidden in colossal caverns and endless tunnels. They don't want us to know about their existence. But sometimes they leave traces, strange sounds, unexplained tremors, vanished expeditions. Welcome to Lunar Fringle Files. Today, the most complete investigation of the underground race that may be watching us from below. Long before modern science, ancient cultures were already whispering about worlds beneath our feet. India, in the sacred Vedas, there is a realm called Agartha, an underground paradise hidden beneath the Himalayas. Cities of gold and crystal, guarded by serpent-like beings known as nagas. They are described not as myth, but as part of a layered cosmos. Tibet, esoteric texts speak of Shambhala, a hidden land of sages and rulers who guide humanity in secret. Its king, according to legend, influences events on the surface through invisible agents and signs. Ancient Greece, Plato in his dialogues describes underground rivers and peoples living in the realm of Hades. For the Greeks, the underworld was not just a place of the dead, but a complex structure beneath our world. Native American tribes speak of people of the earth who shelter humans during cataclysms. Everywhere we look, from Asia to the Americas, we find the same pattern. Humanity has always believed that under us lies another world and another race. Now let's move from myth to documented history. 1947 Operation High Jump. Admiral Richard Byrd leads one of the largest Antarctic expeditions ever mounted. 13 ships, 33 aircraft, and over 4,000 personnel. Officially, training in extreme conditions. Unofficially, questions remain. Radio intercepts and later accounts claim that during one of the flights, Byrd reported, "I saw flying discs." Green valleys beneath the ice. Green valleys in Antarctica. According to so-called secret diary entries attributed to Byrd, he described being taken inside the Earth into a hidden world with advanced craft and tall, refined beings. They allegedly warned him that humanity was playing with dangerous technologies. In 1950, speaking before Congress, Byrd publicly warned that the United States must be prepared against an attack that could come from the poles, from the north through the pole. Why would a polar explorer warn of an attack through the poles unless he believed there was something there? The official story calls it Cold War paranoia. But many researchers argue Byrd saw the entrance to a hidden world and met its inhabitants. Ancient legends and wartime expeditions are just the beginning. Let's look at modern clues. Denver International Airport. Under the runways and terminals, construction documents and whistleblowers suggest a labyrinth of underground facilities, allegedly large enough to hold entire cities. On the walls above ground, apocalyptic murals, strange symbols, and references to a new world. Seismologists have reported unusual voids beneath the area, not typical for simple utility tunnels. Brazil, 1976. In the state of Minas Gerais, miners break through into a massive cavern. Inside, structures resembling streets, columns, and at least one chamber with what looked like 3-meter-tall mummies. Soon after, the site is sealed. The official explanation: geological anomaly, unstable rock, no further details. The photos that were allegedly taken, most of them lost, the Himalayas. In 2023, seismic tomography data from international research teams revealed huge cavities deep beneath the mountain range, some extending hundreds of kilometers. Officially, these are described as low-velocity zones in the mantle. Unofficially, conspiracy theorists see them as potential mega-caverns, perfect for housing an ancient underground civilization. Around the world, from Mexico's cenotes and endless cave systems to Turkey's multi-level underground cities like Derinkuyu, we keep finding signs that the underground world is far more complex than we were taught. The question is, are these places abandoned or still inhabited? Stories of direct encounters with underground beings are rare, but they exist. Germany, 1980s. A real estate agent named Claudia Mueller goes searching for a ring lost during a hike. She follows a narrow cave passage deeper and deeper until her flashlight begins to flicker. Then the light in the cave changes. It becomes soft, diffuse, almost like daylight. But there is no sun. Claudia claims she saw tall, luminous humanoid figures, their skin almost glowing. They showed her images: wars, burning cities, rising seas. And then a voice, not heard but felt in her mind. "We have watched you for thousands of years. You are at a turning point." When she stumbled back out of the cave, hours had passed, but she thought it had only been minutes. Arizona, Native American Hopi. Their legends speak of the ant people, beings who live underground. According to their stories, the ant people sheltered humanity during cataclysms on the surface, teaching them how to survive and rebuild. Hopi elders say the ant people will return when the world faces its next great crisis, and they will emerge through volcanic openings. Internal documents from scientific agencies occasionally leak into the public. One such alleged leak from 2024 mentions rhythmic, non-natural signals detected by seismographs under Yellowstone. Not volcanic tremors, not typical earthquakes, patterns that look almost structured, like a heartbeat or a message. Who are these underground beings, if they exist at all? There are three main theories. Theory 1, Atlantean survivors. According to this view, a highly advanced surface civilization, often called Atlantis, was destroyed by a global cataclysm. The survivors retreated underground, using advanced technology to carve out cities in the mantle. Over millennia, they remained hidden, guiding or manipulating surface civilizations from the shadows. Theory 2, ancient extraterrestrials. In this scenario, Earth is not their birthplace, but their base. An alien species arrived millions of years ago and built vast underground complexes to shield themselves from the unstable surface environment. The underground race we talk about today would be either them or their descendants. Theory 3, pre-human terrestrial race. Here, evolution took a different path. While early humans were still primitive, another species developed intelligence deep underground, adapted to heat, pressure, and darkness. Over millions of years, they built cities powered by geothermal energy and bioluminescent ecosystems. Modern science has already confirmed that the Earth's interior is far from empty. Seismic tomography shows large regions in the mantle with unusual properties. Biologists have discovered microbes and even small ecosystems living kilometers below the surface. Life can survive and thrive in places we once thought impossible. So the question becomes, if simple organisms can live deep underground, why not something far more advanced? Now put the pieces together. Ancient myths of underground realms, polar expeditions that returned with strange warnings, modern seismic anomalies and sealed-off caverns, witnesses who claim they met tall, luminous beings beneath the earth. What if beneath every major city there are watchers, under Washington, under Moscow, under Beijing, observing our wars, our climate crises, our technology, waiting for the right moment? Their technology could be millions of years ahead of ours. To us, it would look like magic or miracles. They see everything. They hear every step we take on the fragile crust above their world. The real question isn't, do they exist? The real question is, why are they waiting? And when will they finally come to the surface? They are beneath us, closer than we think. If your walls shake and the seismograph stays silent, maybe it's not an earthquake at all.